Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hafizah Aiyshah binti Muhammad Ali. I'm from Faculty of Language and Communication, Sultan Idris University of Education in Tanjung Malim, Perak. The title of my article is Al-Isti'arah in the novel Al-Zikrayat by Ali Al-Tantawi based on relevant theory. Abstract. This study is related to the analysis of the use of isti'arah in the novel Al-Zikrayat by Ali Al-Tantawi. This study aims to examine the true meaning of the language style of isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah presented by Ali Al-Tantawi in his writing. Analyze mushabbah and mushabbah bih discards in the use of the words to obtain the result of the study. Each category of isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah is analyzed through the style of language that is understood, which is to express the implied meaning. This study used the text of the first volume of the 8th volume as a whole as study data. The method of the study in here is a literature study by analyzing two types of isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah to be used as a model to understand the implicit meaning. Analysis based on relevant theories as a guide to detect the style of isti'arah language and find the real meaning. The design of the study is qualitative, and the data are analyzed descriptively and inferentially. This study analyzed 24 research data, which is the data of isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah obtained through the analysis. The results of the analysis of the study show some use of isti'arah in the novel, which consists of 6 samples of isti'arah tasrihiyah and 6 samples of isti'arah makaniyah. In general, it can be described that Ali Al-Tantawi used a lot of isti'arah language style and metaphor in his narration. Almost every sheet he used the concept of isti'arah, like the loan of animal characters to human in the sheikh story compared to donkeys, the nature of perched birds equate with the city of Damascus, the nature of plants lends to humans, the word light, the cycle, and the speed of human hands like to racehorse. Keywords: Al-Isti'arah, Al-Mubayan, Al-Zikrayat novel, relevant theory and language style. Introduction. Literary work is a product of a society in the field of culture. Literature is a culture witness that can continue to be developed. The presence of literature during technological development is a great opposition. Literature is a work of art either in the form of poetry or prose. In Arabic literature, there are 2 forms of literature, namely Al-Adab Al-Wasfi and Al-Adab Insha'i. Okay, this is form of literature, Al-Adab Al-Wasfi and Al-Adab Insha'i. Conceptual framework. Al-Isti'arah in the novel Al-Zikrayat Ali Al-Tantawi, based on the relevant theory, have 3 concepts. 1. Identify the type of isti'arah found in the novel Al-Zikrayat by Ali Al-Tantawi. 2. Relevant the implicit meaning in the use of isti'arah by Ali Al-Tantawi in the novel Al-Zikrayat. And last, to analyze the difference between isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah in the novel Al-Zikrayat by Ali Al-Tantawi. Okay, research background. Language is a tool to communicate with other human beings. Its use facilitates in terms of delivery, explanation, and understanding. Language can be studied from 2 aspects, namely its essence and function. The first aspect is the fact of language. The nature of language can be studied by linguistics. The science of isti'arah consists of two categories, namely isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah, and in more detail, isti'arah is a mention that has been removed mushabbah and mushabbah bih in a verse. The science of balaghah that will be the course in this study is the science of isti'arah. By using the novel Az-Zikrayats by Ali Al-Tantawi as a study novel, the types of isti'arah will be issued through the stories contained in it. Okay, Ali Al-Tantawi. He was named Ali bin Al-Mustafa Al-Tantawi. He received his early education up to secondary school at Ambar College, Damascus. Statement of problem. The study of isti'arah in the novel Az-Zikrayats by Ali Al-Tantawi lacks an outward discussion from a scientific point of view. The title of his study is important to study based on the statement that through the observation there are still few who study the isti'arah based on the novel Az-Zikrayats by Ali Al-Tantawi. Isti'arah is the life rule of the science of balaghah. If we master the knowledge of isti'arah well, it is as if we already understand the knowledge of balaghah as whole. Research objective. 1. To identify the categories of isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah. 2. Revealing the implicit meaning in the use of isti'arah. And last, analyze the difference between isti'arah tasrihiyah and isti'arah makaniyah. Research methodology. This study used the descriptive method, which is one of the types of research to translate documents, in highlighting the use of language style in the novel Az-Zikrayats by Ali Al-Tantawi. The sample used in this novel is isti'arah. Relevant theory can emphasize the elements of figurative language. Therefore, this theory is used as a sample to collect data based on the novel study. For example, the word lion. A lion is something that shows that what is learned in a sentence to give figurative language, whereas the lion is the meaning of courage. Conclusion. There are many studies on isti'arah. Among them are related to the study of isti'arah, which leads to isti'arah in the Quran, the use of isti'arah in Arabic short stories, isti'arah in Arabic poetry, and isti'arah in hadith. Also, there is a study on isti'arah in the novel, but it is related to isti'arah and its benefits in the novel Al-Mahbubat by Alia Mamduh, isti'arah and its benefits in the novel Gadis Jakarta by Egyptian literary Najib Kailani and others. However, researchers have found that the study of isti'arah in the novel Az-Zikrayat by Ali Al-Tantawi lacks an outward discussion from a scientific point of view. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you.